Um, so I had him over here and I was telling him that I got it and stuff like that because I asked him before I bought it, like, what do you think about this? He's like, okay, you sure you trust me? I was like, of course I trust you. Like, we've done a lot, so why wouldn't I? Girl, he was like, when he saw it, he was like, try to use it on me real quick. And then I did it. He was like, I almost went back and slapped the shit. I was like, I
Oh,
know. And I
almost
did
took your
hit him
whole head.
too hard. Huh?
Like he almost took your head off. Like,
Girl. So I'm like, and I tried it on myself when I first bought it, and I was like, oh, this does sting, like, and it left a little stingy sensation for a little minute now. Kind of scared, but like I said, with enough alcohol and weed, I think that I'll be good. And then I told him, like, this just means that we're gonna have to really communicate with each other, and then you're just gonna have to really build up that anticipation for me, like really, really build up the scene for me and get me completely aroused. So he was like, I understand and I know. So I'm like, you're like the perfect person. So we're gonna have fun.
well, be safe and establish safe words so that you can make it out alive for us to do another live at some up.
So we can do it.
So we can follow up and make sure you're okay.
I got your back. A safe word is on deck already.
All right.
Don't worry. I'm excited though. I'm excited to I like pain with pleasure. Now, normally with whips, I don't like things that are stingy or anything like that. But I was like, I want to kind of get out of my shell. And I've been eyeballing this thing at the sex store for months. And I'm like, let me go ahead and just grab it. Because it's always just one left. Every time I come, it's literally one left.
It's
But
definitely.
it's a sign. So I asked the man, I said, do you guys get these in often? He was like, no, we're not often. So I'm like, oh, well, let me go ahead and grab that. And yeah. So I if I live to tell, no, when I do live to tell about it, I will let you know.
So to close out touch, I have a question for you.
Okay.
All right. So before I ask the question, hi to the Spice Twerker. Hey, Janelle B. Stewart. Hey, Only One Rita. Hey, Trace the Beat. Hey, Red Fox 93. Hey, I don't know how to, AJ, Access Forever. Hey, guys. So in terms of feel, what is your favorite orgasm to experience? Which one really sets it off for you? And there's like 11 of them. So which one is your favorite?
It's so hard to choose because, like you said earlier, it really depends on the mood that I'm in. But the one that gets me to just tap out is, of course, a clitoral orgasm. That just taps me completely out. But my favorite, I guess, would be there's two. So there's vaginal. I love that because I love to see me creaming. I love to see it. It's just beautiful. And the second one would be a U-spot orgasm. I discovered that I love that because, like when they're just tapping it on you and just moving it, it gives me a whole sensation that's like no other. I just be like, oh my gosh, like a little kid, like. But
Um,
seriously, those are probably my two absolute favorites. What about you? Ooh,
yes.
good one.
I'm gonna share mine, but everyone who's watching, drop your favorite if you're a woman, that is, or vulva owner. If you don't identify as a woman and have a vulva, what is your favorite orgasm to
Yes,
experience?
let me know too.
So my favorite is a C spot orgasm, so a deep
Okay.
vibration
Yeah.
orgasm. And I know some women don't like that. Some women are like, don't hit my cervix, like don't do that. But that is like the one that feels the most like intense to me.
Mm-hmm.
Um, my second one's actually an anal orgasm. I can
Ooh.
that way without any like clitoral or any other type of stimulation. But if I combine the two, then it's over for me. Like I feel
Oh.
my maker when I do that. So the combo is it for me. Like a clitoral orgasm is cheating. I
It
feel like
is.
it's easy to access, but it doesn't I don't know why, but for me, I differentiate like if you make me come that way, that's coming. That's not an orgasm, at least for me. Like it'll make me come, but not enough to put me out. If you're trying to put me out the game,
Really?
that's not gonna put me
That
out.
puts me out.
That's not the one. That's not the one that's gonna put me out. So
Really? Huh.
it's not gonna put me out.
That's
So if you're
different. Okay.
so I've definitely had like former partners learn like, oh, okay, so if I do this, this is not gonna be enough. Like I'm gonna have to make her orgasm again, or but if you do a deep sea, like a deep penetration orgasm, cervical orgasm, that will put me to sleep. Yeah,
Oh
for sure.
wow. Oh my gosh. See, like, okay, well, it really depends. I think that the issue with me when it comes to C spot orgasms is I'm short. I'm only 4'11", and the guys that I mess with are over 6 feet. So the height ratio is always off. So like when they're deep, it's deep and it hurts. And I don't think that my cervix is that far back. It's kind of like close. He doesn't have to put too much in to reach it. So
Mm.
I'm like, you're killing me. Let's or unless I get like a pillow to kind of lift me up and things like that, that kind of helps too. But I enjoy it for a limited amount of time until I'm like, okay, flip me over.
That's enough. Be easy.
Exactly. But in regards to the clitoral orgasm, now I found that it kind of takes me a little bit longer to reach those orgasms.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's because for one, that's what I do when I'm masturbating for the most part. And for two, when I was in my last relationship, which was with a woman, that's what we did for the most part was clitoral play and things like that. So I think that kind of like what you said, I have to pair that type of orgasm with something else. Like if you're like, putting your thumb in my butt or anything else or a G spot orgasm with it, it has to come with both. But yeah, I love it though. It's amazing.
So if you just coming, no pun intended, but maybe pun intended. But if you're just getting here, we are sharing our favorite orgasm is. No, you're not. You're not broken.
Oh,
So, I don't know if you're kind of speaking to some ideas about like losing sensitivity. Maybe it'll take more to build your arousal, but you're not broken. Don't say that.
no, don't ever say that.
Don't say that. That's not the case at all.
You might
But
have to just do it in a different way. Like instead of just going straight to that powerful vibration, the most extreme, maybe you have to work your way up to it. And
gosh,
people don't realize that our clitoris is not just that one little nub. It's literally it has wings on the side and it reaches back and almost hits the damn cervix itself. It's a whole thing and people don't stimulate the whole thing to get fully aroused. So if you need to, just try to incorporate other things too, like nipple play and stuff like that to really get it going. So look, oh my gosh. Ugh, you just got me like ready to go masturbate now. Like I'm like, let me go explore a little something now. Like, well, I really appreciate you for doing this. I have fun.
I did too. Thanks.
You're awesome to talk to.
And we were sitting here talking about some. We're not gonna be here long. We're not gonna
What I
lie.
came up with a part two.
Cap. Instagram cut us.
Right, it shut us down. It's also the liquid courage too. It might be a little bit of that as well. So well, I'm not going to keep you any longer. Do you have anything that you would like to plug in? Of course, I'm going to tag you into the posts and stuff like that.
Yeah, for sure. No, just follow me if you're interested in like sensual liberation, sex education, women empowerment, that type of content. Definitely follow. Hit the link in my bio for my normalized nudity newsletter where I send out different sensual and self-care challenges, and I have a video series accompanying that as well. So whenever you tag me and post this, I will also add some of the different platforms we talked about. So shout out to Herbal Teen Whiskey if you need a lit, vibey ass playlist. If you're looking for some adult content, Black Touch. If you're looking for some crystal wands, yoni eggs, things like that, go to Sugar and Sage. And I think that was it. And then there was also like some bath products that I shouted out as well. I will also tag them in your
Oh
post.
yeah, I need that dust.
That dust. I need
Girl. For sure. Also, hit up my girl, Erotica Steel, if you are looking for any type of bondage play or just toys in general. She's awesome. I'll tag her as well. And I love you guys. Thank you so much again for joining me, girl. I love you. My girl.
Girl, we got to do this again.
We do. We are going to do this again. So set your calendar. I don't know when we're going to do it, but we're going to do it soon.
Link me. No, you know, link me.
Yes. All right, girl. Well, you have a good night, and everyone else, you have a good night as well. Bye.